Hello, my name is Jim. Welcome to my channel about books and reading and stuff. In this video, I want to ask a question about how do you read a short story collection. Recently, I've read Mattress. This is by Margaret Atwood. And because I usually read novels, she's a novelist as well, I just read from the beginning to the end like I would a novel. I'm wondering if that's the best way of tackling short stories. With Strange Pilgrims by Gabriel Garcia Marquez, unlike with Stone Mattress by Margaret Atwood, I just dipped in and read 4 of the stories. There are 12 short stories in here. These were written over an 18-year period by Gabriel Garcia Marquez, so they were not written as this collection together. I talked about this in a recent video, which I'll link here. One of the stories, Light is Like Water, is magic realism. It was very well done as a short story, but I think it would be too long for a novel. I'd get bored if it was a novel. A short story packs like an emotional punch. A novel is more about immersion. How do you read short story collections? You can let me know in the comments below. I don't have any definitive answers. I'm just curious because usually I read novels. The booktube videos I watch, they're mostly about novels. The publishing world is more about promoting novels and promoting short stories. There are some great writers in the short story genre like Alice Munro and Raymond Carver. Last month I read 2 short stories. I read Bloodchild by Octavia E. Butler, and I read The Mark on the Wall by Virginia Woolf. It's hard not to spoil a short story by talking about it. These were both very interesting. I gave them both 4 stars. Stephen King says a short story is like a kiss in the dark from a stranger, which, depending on how you see it, could be exhilarating or creepy or very scary. Campbell recommends after reading each short story that you put the book down so you can process the story. A lot of short stories have stayed with me for a long time. I like some of Kafka's short stories like Metamorphosis and The Hunger Artist. They've stayed in my mind a lot longer and a lot clearer than his novels. I can hardly remember anything about America, and I just remember fragments of the trial and the castle. Writing is fractal. A sentence can be expanded to a paragraph. The paragraph can be expanded to a short story can be expanded to a novel, and we can go in the opposite direction as well. Some short stories have been expanded to novels. Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card began as a short story. Also, Stephen King's Misery began as a short story. Both of these were expanded to become novels. So those were my thoughts about short story collections. I'd like to know how you go about reading short story collections. You can let me know in the comments below. We can have a discussion. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.